guys and girls, welcome back to Watch the Time. Thanks for tuning back in, thanks for coming back to see me. I'm really pleased you've done so, and I'm really exceptionally pleased about having you this Thorn. I featured it on my sale video. It's one of the two I featured. It was one in my extra video because these watches came out with some others that I just needed to feature. It's the SHY036, titanium in construction, high beat movement, looks really, really beautiful. A new on-the-fly adjust system that's toolless, which is great. I'll show you that as we go through the video as well. I picked this up really well priced during the sale. I picked one up. I picked it off from a store that I've chose before. The last one didn't work. They gave me a refund. I thought I'd give them a second chance. Everyone deserves a second chance. Has this watch lived up to the billing? Because this one has been homage to death, really. Many, many brands have done it. Not quite as well priced as this one, I may add. But is price a big difference in terms of the quality, or does this one match up just as well? I guess there's no time like the present to find out. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. We'll get there together. If you do like the watch, please use the affiliate link in the description. If you don't, hopefully I feature something before or in the future. But with that being said, I'll stop going on. It's about that time to get the camera turned around and get on with it. Hi guys, so this is the watch. Very primitive packaging. You'd have seen this packaging many, many watches now. Briefcase style. You've got 4 clips just to keep it closed, keep it safe. You've got a sticker with Thorn. Other brands use this packaging obviously with their own sticker and logo and stuff there, but yeah, very sturdy, very hard plastic. But yeah, you're not buying these watches for the packaging really, are you? So it does the job. Inside you've got the watch there. You've also got, this is just a bit of foam it comes on. I've taken 2 links off the bracelet for it to fit my wrist. I'll keep that out because I want to show you the quick adjust system, which I think is very, very cool. Also signed and dated, which is good to see. And that's it really. That's your lot. So this is the Thorn. Let me just take the crown out actually. Actually no, it's working quite well, isn't it? There for actually, no, my OCD won't have that. But I normally go to sort of like I'll go to sort of the 10 past 8 position maybe, just so you can have a look. But leave the crown out for a second. So yeah, this is the SHY036. I had it in my sale video. Really, really like the look of it. Looks the business. One I was really, really excited to get in. So yeah, let's go through the bits and pieces. So the SHY036. You got a couple of other color variations to choose from as well. I'll bring them up now, so you can just have a little look to see what's right for yourself. I've gone for the blue one just because I think the blue looked outstanding, and I thought I'll opt for the blue one. Inside, it's running an automatic PT 5000 movement. I'll bring some information up about that movement now. You'd have seen this movement many, many times now. I've featured it on the channel many times. It's sort of the go-to movement of choice because it's a clone of the SW200. So yeah, it's a high beat movement, 28,800 beats per hour. Yeah, the movements tend to run well within the parameters set out. This one's running sort of 4 seconds slow a day. I do often want my movements to run fast, but this is running slow. But I'll still take it all day long, to be honest, because it's still performing exceptionally well. So there we are. That's the movement. The construction of the watch, aside from the bezel insert and the crystal, is all titanium. At the point of recording, I wasn't exactly sure what grade titanium because I wasn't able to get that information, but it's all titanium. So you're brushing, you're a polished faceted edge going down the length of the case, which is nice to see. The rest of it's all brushed, probably what you'd expect really with titanium. All brushed. You've got a nice easy system they've got on there. Clasp all titanium as well, 4 levels of micro adjustments, fully milled. You will see on there I've got a few scratches. I've not really worn this that much, to be honest, guys, in terms of I've been quite sparing with it, so yeah, it's going to scratch up. But yeah, all titanium. So that's the bezel, aside from the insert, the case, crown, bracelet, clasp. You've got solid end links and the case back, which is sterile. But yeah, all titanium and very, very light because of that, which you'll see in just a few moments. The case thickness of the watch is coming in at 12.3 millimeters. The case diameter, when you go from sort of 8 to the 2 o'clock position I normally measure, it was coming at 38.4. It does overhang a little bit more when you include that bezel. When you go from the 9 to the 3, including the crown, when it's done up, it's 41.8 millimeters. The lug width on this is 20. That does taper down to 16 and back up to 18 millimeters at the clasp. Excuse me, down to 16, back up to 20 mil at the clasp. And the lug to lug, tip to tip of the watch is 44.4 millimeters. So good proportions there, guys. It's going to be one that can fit many, many wrist sizes. Very, very dynamic in terms of the proportions it's offering. So there we go. Yeah, 44.4 for the length of the watch. The case back, I've already showed you. Sterile case back. It's not going to be one you can open up that easy. But there we go. The bezel is 120 click unidirectional bezel. I'll let you take a listen. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all, especially for a titanium watch. The bezels tend to be a little bit different in terms of, because of the material and stuff, so it's not too bad. But it's 120 click unidirectional bezel, no bounce, no backplay, no problem. Nice coining on there as well. Like I said, overhangs a little bit, so it makes it quite easy to really grab hold of, which was nice to see as well. The crown is situated at the 3 o'clock. Only raw bit of polishing you get on the watch, apart from the faceted edge, is on the side of the crown. Nice size, nice bounce, nice knurling on there as well when you come to engage with it, which is fine. The bracelet, as I said, tapers down by 4 mils, and I will just show you very quickly. The quick adjust system on this is unbelievable. So all you do is you squeeze and pull, and then you take it out, and it's on sort of like a spring-loaded system, so it wants to go back into place, and then you just put it back in, and there you go. It's been so simple to deal with, guys. I'll be honest. I had it done in seconds. Really like how they've done the links. Fully milled clasp, as I've already mentioned, signed on there with their logo, which looks like a flower, doesn't it? It looks nice. And the crystal covering the dial, the crystal clarity on this is actually really nice. Yeah, really cool. It's a sapphire crystal. The water resistance of the watch is set as being 200 meters, which you can make out on the dial, which equals 20 atmospheres of water resistance, and the weight will appear in the top right. So with 2 links removed, it was coming at just below 94 grams, which I find quite astonishing. I know it's a titanium watch, but when you look at the size of the watch, how it feels and everything else, for it to be so light, it's been unbelievable, really. I couldn't quite work out where the weight, because I've not really had any titanium watches, so I mean 94 grams is crazy. But anyway, I digress. Let's have a look at the dial in just a bit more detail. So what you've got a rehaut on the outer part of there with you got a chapter ring with minute track. Inside that you've got applied battens everywhere, so you've got an inverted triangle at the 12, square battens everywhere except for the 3, 6 and 9 where you've got rectangular battens. The battens are done really nicely. I love the way they look. I've seen this on a few watches now, and I just like the way, the sort of 3D effect you get from it. It stands quite proud of the dial. The dial was a nice blue, bit of a sunburst going on. You do get different hues of blue coming through on that dial. Nothing else has been applied. So you got a Thorn logo, and below there got Thorn in script writing just below the inverted triangle at the 12, and below, above the 6, you got 200 meters, 660 feet in red. Bit of pop on the dial, and you got automatic exploration mode, which is what they're also calling this watch in terms of the exploration mode. You got white hands, which is obviously in keeping with the indices as well. Obviously no points for originality with this one, guys. They've obviously drawn huge inspiration from a very well-known watch, but if it's not broken, don't fix it. And it looks really cool. I'll bring the loom up now. You'll see everything is loomed, and the loom on this is fantastic, guys. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the loom it really blew me away. It was outstanding. I wasn't quite prepared for it to be quite as good as it is, and as you'll see, that was not with me charging it. That's with nothing. That was just with the studio lighting on. Turn it off. There you go. Yeah, very impressive, I think. So yeah, there you go. Inside, as I said, it's running a PT 5000 movement. Take the crown out to the first position. You'll see that there is a date position on there because it's a date movement. You take it all the way out, it will hack. You put it back in, it will start back up again. And that's really nothing too amazing in terms of engagement and stuff, but it's going to be quite simple to deal with. And because it's a sort of higher beat movement, you can see it's got a really pretty good sweep on there as well. But that's the watch, guys. That's the dial, that's the movement. Let me just pop it on the wrist quickly, give you an idea of what it looks like on my wrist. Okay, so this is what it looks like on my wrist. My wrist is just above a 7-inch wrist for your reference, and you'll start to see the beautiful blue in terms of the bezel, the dial. Really, really stunning, isn't it? I think so anyway. I think it looks really, really nice. See, that's the blue. But I said a couple of other colour variants to choose from, if that's what tickles your pickle. So there we are. Okay, so that swiftly now take me on to what I think is pants and pucker about the watch. If you've ever watched before, you'll know I always start with pants. I like to go on a high with pucker. So what I think is pants is not a great deal for this watch. What I paid was in and around £130. I'll bring up a screenshot of the price and stuff that I paid. I might start doing that more just so you can actually see that that's actually what I paid. But yeah, one thing I will mention is I'm going to mention the scratchability, because I've not had many titanium watches, if any, but you'll see that was very sparing with the usage. Generally wearing long sleeve shirts, this underneath the shirt, so I'm not so sure how that's happened. You can buy stuff, and I probably will do just to get the scratches out, but it's a bit unfortunate really. But yes, I'm going to go scratchability. I think just be mindful, it might end up being a bit scratched up, and quite easy really, to be honest. The scratchability. What I think is pucker. Strap yourself in. There's a lot more to know about a pucker than there is pants, to be honest. So I'll go with the sapphire crystal, not just for the price, but just because I like the clarity of it. It looks really, really nice. So the sapphire crystal, the dial, in terms of that blue sort of sunburst dial, in terms of the different sort of blue you get with it, really, really nice. The indices, as I said, sort of 3D indices. I like the way they look. I've liked it for a while, so it's been nice to get one in. So the indices are done well. The loom is outstanding. I did charge it. I left it by my bed, and it lasted for hours as well. So the loom on this is exceptional. The size, I think coming at 38-39 mil, it's going to appeal to a lot of people. So the size is good. The movement, yeah, PT5000 movement. You can opt for a SW200, but yeah, I like to get more. I don't want to pay that much, so I'll go for the PT5000. The quick adjust that I showed you with the links, yeah, that is exceptional. No tools needed. Straight in, within seconds you have it sized up, no problems whatsoever. The weight, I know it's titanium, you come to expect it, but it feels so lightweight. It's like a 2/3 of the weight of a stainless steel one for the same size, which is unbelievable. And the price, like I said, I got this, as you saw, for about £130. I think for £130, all of this, I think it represents a lot of watch for the money. So just to surmise what I think is pucker, is I'll go with the sapphire crystal, dial, indices, loom, size, movement, quick adjustment, weight and price. Apologies guys, there's a lot there, isn't there? But I'm just being honest. And with that would now take me on to would I recommend the watch. 100%. This is one that I got in, and I do think I'll keep it for a little while. But I've got no blue dive watches, nothing titanium, nothing like this. It's a real, a bit of eye candy, isn't it? So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. But guys and girls, please let me know what you think about this watch. More importantly, maybe any other watches you may want to see on the channel. And as always say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and always watch the time. Take care guys, all the very best.